Jason Taylor wanted it at half-time. Discipline. They're not getting it at the moment from Jesse Sue.
For a 6-point lead. Maloney from 20 and from top. Toys hit the upright. No one's watching. No one was watching at all. Ray Price watches shaking his head. And Bird comes up with the ball for Cronulla.
Jesse Bromwich getting a breather. Here is Bird on the outside of Harris. Just as you ordered, Brandy.
As he heads back to the dressing room for that concussion test. On the positive side for the Titans, in these conditions, it is extraordinary.
Here comes Valentine Holmes, and he's cut down. Good defence in the end from Zillman. He had to make it.
Now Ennis for Maloney again. Townsend. Go wide for Bird, who was able to beat one. Holmes kicking in behind them. Hopewadi is there.
Valentine Holmes got it away to Bird. It was a late pass to Bird.
You charge down as they go wide now.
A shift. Holmes off the Bird pass. Got away from Taylor. Along for Maloney. Now they're set up to move. Townsend along for Bird. Here he goes again. Back for Holmes. Got away from Blair.
Okay, thankfully back to Thurston. Scott given no room by the Sharks. Effective defence from.
Here's a chance for the Cowboys to counter. Leonard gets away. He loses it forward. And now Bird can run. Ball down by Cook. It's human out there.
Red V. And it's away for Widdop to put a kick in. Oh, gee, that was well taken by Jack Bird. Under extreme pressure.
Not easy down around the bootlaces when you've got.
So this is Laffey. Held on the 30-metre line. That's Dugan. Here's Chad Townsend going along the line. Towed through by Jack Bird, taken by Kurt Mann. And now he hasn't grasped the ball. They pick him up on the chair and put him in goal.
This is a great advantage when you have a centre who can kick. The ball goes wide, and watch the opposition winger for the Dragons. Is it Nightingale on that side? Watch what it does to Nightingale. Nightingale's back waiting for the kick. And when the ball comes wide, look, it makes him come up and gives the Sharks space to put it in behind. But it isolates the fullback. I love that play. Looking to go wide, bringing the winger up and isolating that fullback, and then Fafita with great technique.
Play on. Paulo goes to Maloney. They bypass Lewis. Townsend. Is it the Bird? Got past Steve Matai. Walker. And Tafua.
Thank you, Andy, as Peachy takes up his position at right centre for the moment. Latu to Moylan coming out quickly. Jack Bird was all hunched over and can't get back to his feet. Townsend goes wide. Bird kicking back towards the uprights. Townsend's there! What a...
Meters again for the Sharks with a spread. Goes from Menace. It comes to Townsend. Here's Bird. 2-on-2. Bird puts a kick in behind them. Coming across. Boyd cleans it up. Holmes was getting there quickly, but Boyd beats him to it.
Well, that's a blind play from the Cronulla Sharks. They spread the ball all the way to the right-hand side and finish with a little kick off the back of that from Bird. Holmes chases the ball down. It's from one end of the...
Wrestle.
Go, three.
Townsend. Lewis. Been good early, Luke Lewis. Back to Barber. Here comes the offloads now. Barber back inside to Bird. Bird, this is nice. Goes to Townsend, puts the kick through. Here's the foot race. Not Holmes again. It sits up for Barber. Ben to an 8-0 lead with a kick to come.
It always seemed as though it was going to sit up for one player. By the time Bird offloaded to Townsend, he showed a bit of speed there too. Reads it beautifully to put the kick through. Corey Dennis.
He's just ripped Wade Graham's legs off. Fafita. Townsend. Out it goes. Radaka misses the tackle. Beale's got the ball. And across goes Wicks. And takes it over the sideline. The flag is up. It's a Cronulla scrum free.
Legs off. He hit the ground quicker than I've ever seen a player hit the ground. Bird. Evasive skills again. Beale. Nicely weighted little.
In the form of Aiden Caesar, a metre out. Racing up on Josh Papali, it's Jack Bird.
Looks up. He's got time. Now with Lewis. Lewis puts the kick through. Surely not this time as Dugan has to play at it. Good chase the Sharks. There's the kick they needed.
Run on. There's the Lewis kick. You did think for a minute there that it was going to be set number 5 for 7 tackle sets. But that's a...
Ennis goes to the right-hand side. Townsend deep to Fafita. Lays a pass off now to Bird. Jack Bird's got Lewis up the middle. And Luke Lewis, he's had a big day. Lewis scores the...
Inside support player in the form of Luke Lewis. It's pretty simple, that, isn't it? Just hitting the ball short while the defence is sliding. He decides to run back into the hole. That ball from Fafita. Jack Bird, nicely done. Yeah, a little bit on the flat side, that inside pass, Joel. Not so sure about it, but...
You're not penalised, despite the appeal of both Graham and Ennis. Legal counsel there as our Townsend pushes along to Bird. He's offloaded. Fafita, there's a great offload to Townsend. Bird, just as he was stepping, somehow he beat 2 Bird. Offloads again. Paulo Maloney.
But now Clemmer feeds it to Fatala Mariner. Comes across to Morris, who is manhandled from the sideline. Perrott finds Reynolds. Puts a kick in. Morris is chasing through, but Bird was there. And a pretty comfortable catch. And we'll bring it back out for the 20-metre restart. Taps it. Brown barely got back the 10. 10 at half-time. The Bulldogs unable to advance their score since the break. The Sharks, the lone try. Scored by Ben Barber. Here's Bird again. Hanging on to it. Down by Moses and by. Here is Bird. What a threat he is. Taking them on. Stopped there by Elliott in the main part.
Puts it on the spot. Ennis goes to some depth. Townsend. Now Barber. Straightening. It's Jack Bird. Jack Bird reaching out. Jack Bird thinks he scored.
They have threatened the Sharks on this right side. Barber injecting himself into the game, and that's a great line that he's run there, Jack Bird. Strong in the tackle. Strong enough to power through Thurston and Coote and get the ball over the line. Still showed a lot of skill just to get that ball down, Jack Bird. And he's happy about it as well, the young fella.
Just keep right away from that head, Mick. There's a couple of tackles.
The Rookie of the Year re-signing until the end of 2017. Won't that make Sharks fans happy? Made his debut off the bench, but his next 22 games were...
Ennis waiting midway through this set. Now Barber. Jack Bird was pushing up in front of the ball. Now he gets it from Barber. Steps off the left foot. Almost found a way through. Cooper and Barber. Still the last tackle. Not a great ball for Bukuya. He'll give it to Bird. Always a good option. He'll grub it towards the corner. It takes an awkward minute. And they've got Coote trapped at the field. Inside the 10 there. Now a spread from their own goal line. Bird up in the face there of Cooper. 3 tackles gone again for the Cowboys. Here at Old Shark Park. Townsend back on the inside for Fafita. He pops the ball, takes a chance. It goes to Townsend. Lewis juggles it, gives it to Bird. Stays alive, skipping across the field. Holmes was looming up in support.
Last tackle. Maloney. Townsend runs, gets the ball away. Bird grubbers and chases, but Fusatua at Southern Cross Group Stadium against the ladder leaders. Look at that defence from Cronulla carrying Ben Martellino left in the first half. Clear but cold night in Sydney's Sutherland Shire. Look at this return from the Warriors. Sam Lasone. Well, he ran forward a long way and then he's pushed back a fair distance. This time, Hyington delivered a pass. As Corella go across to the right side. A little more ball movement now. Barber's got it. Goes inside. Townsend turns it around. Keeps it going. Bird to Holmes. Look at what Cronulla can do. They're lined up to score. And Buddy Maloney. Well, you watch.
Bird. Nice ball, flat ball, and there goes to the line. Maloney out the back. Townsend finds Barber. Barber to Bird. Jack Bird can't be stopped. This time the execution was perfect.
They're right, haven't they? They have. This time the ball actually ended up in the hands of Ben Barber, and he did his job well. Drew and passed. They got one-on-one there for Jack Bird. He's a big body, difficult to stop. Croker just can't handle him. Edric Lee had to stay out on his winger, and well played there, the Sharks. A good lead.
So if they can just get it there, Townsend, he gets it to Bakuya, now with Bird, Bird versus Croker, Bird takes on Croker, Jack Bird back inside to Bakuya, Ennis has possession, they go short again to Bird, and eventually Valentine Holmes counts off. There's the finish there, right on the end of it. We're going to see Holmes going over. Good stuff. The Sharks, they almost squandered it.
To his own 20. Now Townsend a shift to get them out of trouble. Holmes gets away from Mansell. He beats Soward as well. Nobody in front of him.
Comes out the back to Maloney. Here is Townsend. Bird, quick hands. Holmes kicking it back in field. Not the first time he's done that for Chet Townsend.
Great position the Sharks find themselves in. Townsend, Barber. This is Bird trying to get away. Thurston slides down around the boots.
Change with a half-time score. Shot clock is on for the scrum. And this is pretty common what we're watching now. The players, they're aware of how long they've got. And they stand around.
He was their Monty Porter medalist as Player of the Year last season, Wade Graham.
Play. Ennis toes it forward, off an upright. Tafua's in trouble. He'll try and bring it back. He can't. What a beginning to this one.
And what Barber ended up with the ball, Michael Ennis's kick looked like it was too long, but it hit the uprights.
Whipping towards the corner. Getting chances now. Another kick. A ricochet again. This time from Ennis. Bird did well to give it back to Townsend.
18 hit-ups for Gal. Fafita throws the ball out the back. The bounce is picked up by Bird. Bird still going. Jack Bird. And again.
The right. Now Ennis, Maloney, Townsend, out the back for Feeder. Send on Jennings. Now for Bird. What a mover he is. Jack Bird has beaten three. Wintop's on his back. Here's sometimes
Play. Here's the run from Fafita. Just watch the evasive skills of Jack Bird and the strength. Takes the tackle. The big
end out in front of Bakuya. On it comes the right side for Bird. This is a different Cronulla in 2016. What they can do left and right. Now Norman. And on to Jennings. Oh, great tackle.
Jack there. There might have been a chance for the Roosters to come up with possession. The Sharks get away with one there as Lewis gives it to Bird. Here's Holmes once again. And the referee saying this is the last tackle now. Graham goes to Townsend. Wide for Bird. Not much happening. His brother in behind them. Holmes was there. And his speed, like Bevan French for the Eels, putting enormous pressure on the Roosters.
Yeah, they've certainly formed a dynamic combination over that right-hand side, Bird and Valentine Holmes. Close to the best in the competition.
It's a bit of going at the defence down the short side. Shift from Chad Townsend out to Jack Bird, and the Sharks are back in Dragon territory. But as
Roosters with the ball out the wall. Boy, Watson shut down by Bird, and then he whispers a few sweet nothings in his ear. I'm happy enough with that. Townsend floats it over the top. Bird has got it. He's inside the 20. Chased and chopped down by Blend. That ball to ground, trapped. In fact, knocked up by the boot of Jack Bird brilliantly. Lewis
jumps into dummy half. Townsend now Lewis, and Lewis guides back in field. Offload to Barber. Barber to Bird. Bird to Holmes. This has been frenetic stuff.
He's now on the left edge, in and away. Walker, still going. Dylan Walker gets to the line and threw it down on the ground.
We're going to camera 8 to determine whether Manly lose the ball or whether it's stripped.
I don't. It hasn't been stripped. It's just his effort.
We see that Manly lose possession of the ball, have a decision and going to the board.
Handball, they are just fruit out of season tonight, Melbourne, aren't they? Corabetti under pressure. Hampton likewise. He's set upon there by Townsend.
Coop sweeps around, gives it to Gavin Cooper. Jack Bird pulls him down.
The second half, so very taxing for the players.
So the Sharks have already had a shot at field goal. James
Defeat. Cronulla have it through Paulo. They might get their try. Townsend, Bird. Bird away to Holmes. Valentine Holmes on his birthday. Picks up a try. A try here tonight in the first half. Levi, Mullen, Hodkinson, Corbin Sims. But Bird with Ennis and also Townsend make the tackle. Levi short side, toes it through. Bird will let it go dead. Clever work, Jack Bird.
Beautiful stuff, Jack Bird. He's going to get a quick tap here on the zero tackle. Here they go.
Wade Graham was the man to get it from Bird.
Attacker's gone off the boil though, Cronulla. They've only scored beyond 18 points once in the last 6 weeks.
He's been hurt here.
Maybe the quickest man on the field taken by the biggest man. Bird gives it away to Andrew Fafita. Gives it back to Jack Bird. He keeps it alive. Capel, lovely tap on the tally to Fecky down the touchline. And now Maloney will try and ice it with an effective kick. It's a high one. There's pressure for Wright. He takes it well. But he's been tackled inside the 10.
Then, who will it be? Sharks or Cowboys first through to the grand. Scott brings it back and there's a thump just inside the 10. In the middle of the ground, Ennis showed it to Lewis, got the ball back, and here's Bird. Got it back to Ennis. Coote, fingers. Bowen, taken by Bird. Maloney to kick down, and Thurston did very well, but they won't let him get near the ground, and they throw him over the dead ball line. Oh, they're pumped, the Sharkies, and so are they.
Well, it's relentless. It's just been absolutely relentless. And that'll be half-time.
10. Ennis on to Maloney. Maloney kicks wide. He's looking for Lewis. Oh, Bowen right up there above the pack. Come down in goal. Line dropper.
Well, there's some real concerns there for the Cowboys in that set of 6. The amount of offloads that they allowed, how easily that the Sharks were able to move the ball, and now the Sharks have been able to force a line dropout and a repeat set of 6. I don't know about the Cowboys, Rabbits.